Have you ever wanted a particular fruit? You had a craving for a particular fruit, and could have been like, we'll say watermelon. So, you had a particular craving for watermelon, and you go to a produce store, you go to a grocery store, and they tell you, oh, the fruit that you want, it's not in season. So you're like, oh man, but you really want this fruit, but you know that the fruit is not in season. So you settle with the second one. You're like, okay, well, let me see what the second one. And then you ask them about the second fruit. They say, oh, sorry, that fruit as well. That fruit is not in season. So you're like, oh, so you just don't get it. So you're frustrated, and then after that, you just go home. I say that to say that there are some people in our lives that are like that fruit that is in season, and a lot of times we as people we turn to other people that will help us along the way, that help us along the journey and stuff like that. And even those people that we turn to, those are seasoned people. Those are seasoned for a particular time. They are there for a particular time, a particular reason, to help you grow, to help you learn, whatever the case is. That's why they are there. And a lot of times is that our main relationship, which is with Christ, that's one that we should be building up. That's one that we should have our that should be the relationship that should have our main focus and our main time. But yes, we do need people. God has sent people here on the earth to be with us, just to um, help us walk through life, do life together with us. That's why God has placed people here to help us along the way. And but like I said, there are people, for whatever reason, that they are there just for a season. They are there just for a certain period of time, and a lot of times you don't want to release nobody. But there's going to be coming a time in your life where you have to release people, and it's not nothing bad, or it's not to say anything bad about that person, but we are not made to be doormats. We are not made to be taken advantage of. And if somebody is taking advantage of you, you have to have the discernment and the willingness just to say, I'm walking away. And once again, it's not saying that you're a coward. It's not saying whatever it is. It's basically saying that um, I don't have to put up with your hurt any longer. I don't have to put up with what you're giving me any longer. And a lot of times it's really sad, because you have those friends who've been there a while and who really know you, who really know everything about you, and it's those people that do the most um, damage. And it's just like I don't understand it. We've been friends for how long, and all of a sudden this happens. But once again, there are people that are there just for a season in time, a reason why. But we need to know that we can't hold on to people all the time. We have to learn how to let go. We have to learn how to say, thank you. Your season is done. Your time is done. Even though that may sound mean or cruel, that's just what it is. So learn to start to let go, let go. And a lot of times, God is going to put you in a season of separation. Sometimes God is going to um, leave you by yourself so that you are able just to depend on Him, so that you're able to rely on Him, so that you're able to trust in Him. And when you get to the point that you say, God, I trust in you, and I don't understand what's going on, I don't have any friends, nobody's around me, you're going to learn how to get closer to God. So